Eastern Standard Time. Today is Tuesday, October 21st, 2025. I am Pablo G, your host, and I welcome you to War Notes. Today, we are navigating two fronts: the world of war, what our military is doing overseas and at home, and the world of our dinner tables where prices keep climbing, right? Brace yourself, and we will begin shortly in less than 30 seconds. And we have baby Victor here in the background as co host, and we will be back shortly to continue our broadcast. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, I thank you all for being here. Now, first, to start off, in the Caribbean and Latin America, the U.S. has deployed 10,000 troops, warships, special ops units, including the Night Stalkers, to the waters off of Venezuela. These operations target alleged narco trafficking and are drawing Venezuela's military response. In the Indo Pacific, U.S. Air Force B 1 bombers have deployed to Japan's Misawa Air Base ahead of large regional exercises with Japan, aiming to project strength and just tightness in general and China's rise indeed. At the United Nations, the U.S. is cutting funding for peacekeeping by about 25%, resulting in the withdrawal of 13,000 to 14,000 peacekeepers from the 9 global missions. Domestic posture, right as of right now, today, federal forces are increasingly present in U.S. cities. Projections show deployments in major urban centers with broad mission scopes. Now we will return back in less than 30 seconds to talk about why this matters to you and I both. We will return shortly. Thank you all for tuning in. I thank you all for being here again. And when our military footprint expands or shifts globally, resources, attention, and oversight all get stretched. When funding for peacekeeping drops, global instability rises, and that has consequences here at home in jobs and prices and safety. When food, fuel, and everyday life feel the pinch, know that the cost of war is often hidden in your monthly bill, indeed. Now, when we go into food prices and grocery reality, folks, this is an everyday thing for everybody. There's one good news from one angle. Walmart announced its 2025 Thanksgiving meal basket will cost under $4 per person, a significant drop from last year's $7 per person Thanksgiving meal basket. Still, inflation is real. Again, I welcome everybody here. I'm glad that you all are here. If you haven't subscribed yet, please take time to do so if you wish to do so. But remember that inflation is still here, it's still real, and it's just getting worse. According to the budget reports, many staple food prices, as far as eggs, dairy, and meat, continue to outpace general inflation. For example, at Aldi's, you'll find some deals. Their milk, rice, and pantry staples are cheaper compared to big box stores like Giants or Food Lion, places of that sort, Kroger's. But cheaper doesn't always mean easy, right? Folders, budgets, trade-offs everywhere. You might warm up a can of tomato soup with crackers today because meat is out in the budget. Things of that sort. Now, I have a few tips for you, and I will provide you those tips in less than 30 seconds when we return from our quick break. Thank you all for being here. Now, some things I may suggest for you all, especially that the holidays are coming up, is make sure that you watch out for holiday bundles like Walmart's Thanksgiving meal prep to stretch those dollars. Also, make sure when you have a chance and when you're able to, and when you have the funds to do so, make sure that you buy pantry staples when you see a deal like for rice or oatmeal, or any type of beans that you can get your hand on. Consider shopping at discount grocers where possible. All these used to be the discount grocer, right? All these Save a Lot, places of those sorts. Now those places are now becoming the new giants, right? Just like the $100 bill is now the new 20, isn't it? Indeed. Make sure that you review your weekly meals and adapt to what works for your wallet today, tomorrow, whenever. We can't ideally plan for exactly tomorrow because we don't know what tomorrow awaits for us, right? But we can think about today. If we are breathing today and we're able to listen to this together as we're here in this broadcast, then make sure you think about what you can do for today. Let tomorrow be tomorrow. Um, but unfortunately, we are not in ideal conditions, and we're going through another Great Depression too. Some folks will disagree with that. I think, greatly say that 75% of people indeed would agree that prices are outrageous and people can't afford things now these days. So, Great Depression too is on a rise. The economy is failing. People are hungry. Um, a lot of folks, according to news outlets, they will not be receiving any type of food. Broadcasts of war notes today. And the worlds of war and food, of budget and battlefield, are they're all intertwined. I'm going to ask you all, as my listeners, to stay alert, also stay thoughtful, stay grounded in your community. And if this broadcast spoke to you in any type of way, please hit the subscribe button. Please share the episode if you wish to do so. Let others hear what's really going on. And until next time, stay strong, stay just, stay free. This is Pavi OG, your host, and this is War Notes, and I'm signing off. I thank you all for being here. Have a beautiful and blessed day.